Cost of living in Panama, edition, gym, groceries, transportation. Keeping healthy and keeping mentally sane, for me, involves going to the gym, eating well, and not driving. So here are my tips. Number 1, gym. Most neighborhoods, you'll see that they'll have some sort of gym, some sort of, neighborhood gym or some sort of chain. How much does that cost? Everybody's got their own formula, but most likely the gyms that are better prepared are going to be anywhere between $70 a month to, I've seen all the way to $110 a month. So for example, if you go to either the Power Club or the Smart Fit or the Lab, that's where those prices are. In Casco Viejo, we have the wonderful Casco Health Club, run by our neighbor Anna Lacote and Simon. And they make us packages for couples, for, long-termers. So it's amazing because you then get access 24/7. It really works as a club. So if you're taking your health seriously, that's more or less what you're going to invest, and you like that gym environment, that's more or less how much it's going to cost. That doesn't include a trainer or necessarily having access to Pilates classes or all that. Obviously, some gyms will have a space for it, but then you'll pay for the class. If you want to go like $0 and just your app, there's so many places to work out outdoors. Panama is outdoors all year round. We don't have snow, guys. You just go out and run and do stuff. So there's several parks you can go to depending on where you're living. There's Pacomar, there's Cinta Costera being the one where everybody goes and meets and greets. Now it has an amazing brand new boxing center. Panama is a mecca also for, boxing. We've had our stars. Of Roberto Duran, but we also have Ana Pascal, Ana Teina Byron. So they built this really incredible boxing gym in the middle of Cinta Costera. It's for free. And this friend, Andrea, she was raving about it. She's like, it's free, I'm going. So now she's getting this boxing lesson. She just goes jogging from Casco there. It's like 5 minutes, and then for free has the best installations that, available in the country. So that's an easy one if you want to go that way. Groceries. Groceries is a sticky one for everybody because everybody eats differently. Everybody has different brands that they like, different things that they like. Then that's going to be highly tailored to you. Now, straight out, for a couple, you are going to be spending around $600 a month, here than there, on groceries if you're cooking at home and that's what you're doing. My recommendation is San Felipe Neri Market, which is the public market, for all your fruit and vegetables. You cannot beat the prices there, and you get to know the people and you get to help them. It's very much my farm to table. Living in Casco Viejo, it's easy because you just walk there. And you have next to it the fish market. So if you like fish, it's an amazing combo to go and really have fresh stuff for you, and you get to know the vendors. Of course, Panama has beautiful supermarkets. Riva Smith, El Rey, El Machetazo, all the way. Machetazo is our Panamanian version of Costco, which, by the way, we also have, and PriceMart. If you want to buy in bulk, yes, Costco and PriceMart are unbeatable. Yes, you'll be able also to find pharmacies there. You go there once a month, when you need to stock for your whole, Q1, you do that. But in the meantime, the other ones will definitely set you up. If you are into organics, then there are specialty foods. Then you have, this Organica. You have a couple of websites that are bringing in farm to table, which I'm gonna put the description below. The ones that I tend to use because they're awesome are Panama Naturals, for all that it's meats, eggs, and they bring it to your door, and they're so good. You also have Alimentos Madre Tierra, and you can buy everything online and they'll deliver to you. So you'll see then between Organica, Panama Naturals, Madre Tierra, you'll be covered. And then obviously your budget's gonna change. But yes, do please plan for that 600 at least. If you do have a family, then depending on how much and what is it that your meal is, if are you following a more keto diet, a Mediterranean, a gluten-free, none of the above, then that will shape how you eat and your price. So food, healthy food, local food. And talking about keeping healthy, one of the easy things to do here is to go jogging early in the morning or late in the afternoon. Now, please understand, Panama is hot. If you think you're going to get out at 7 in the morning and jog, it is already hot. So my recommendation for either jogging, anything outdoorsy, jogging, biking, which is great, do it really early, do it before 7 a.m. or after the sun comes down, let's call that, 6 p.m. So pick and choose. Most people are out there 5:30, 5, 6, but at 7 it's gonna be hot. So and also that goes for all bikers. You'll see that the groups of bikers are there. Cinta Costera is great on during the weekends. They actually close it out so people do the whole Cinta by bike. But do it early or do it late. Please don't do it during the day. It's gonna be really hot. If you venture during the day, take water with you and do bring a hat and some sunblock. You're gonna need it. So next, yes, you can rent a car in Panama. And yes, you can buy a car in Panama. And there are no short options for that. Panama is very, very much into cars. I am not into cars. I have to say, ever since Uber came and all those other platforms, they really changed my life. Because before, the stress of driving, the stress of paying, the insurance, this, that, and the other, then you have to get there, then you have to park. Maybe there's no parking. If there's parking, it's paid parking, which frankly I prefer at some point. It's just a nightmare for me. It's very stressful. So in order to keep sane, what has changed me is using Uber or similar. And this is the thing, depending on the country you're from, everybody's got an opinion on these platforms. And everybody's like, they're so expensive, they're so expensive. In Panama, they're very reasonable. And it's very safe. And you don't need to be fighting with the taxi driver. This is the thing about taxis in Panama. And please take note, because it might be different in your country. I haven't seen this anywhere. The taxi pools, like you hail, because by the way, they don't have anything that says whether they're available or not. And by the way, they might already have somebody inside. They are allowed to take other people while they're carrying somebody. So you're all of a sudden you stop a car, they have already somebody, and they're like, you're coming in. It's like, no, I don't know that person. Just know that happens. But you also notice that the taxi driver will ask you where you're going. And if the taxi driver is not going there, they're not going to take you. They're actually going to say, no, pa allá no. Like, no, I'm not going that way. You're like, what? Hello? Yes, it's part of the culture. And they have many reasons why they do that. Why, right? The other thing is, it's not like you can pay by credit card the taxi ride. They expect you to not only have the cash, but also to have the exact cash for a fee that is not necessarily published, and they don't have it published also in the car. So if you don't have the exact, then they're going to look at you like, I don't have change. Guess what's going to happen? You're going to leave him the full amount. I just skip all that trouble. I just go into a platform. My personal one is Uber. I love it. And I skip all the trouble. People have been always very nice, very polite. It's all paid by credit card. I put the locations. Pretty much every location is already in. As long as you know the name of the building or wherever it is that you're going, you put it in there and it's done. It's fabulous. Prices in Panama are reasonable. For example, an Uber from or to Tocumen might be $25. You know what I mean? Like, most errands running in the city are gonna run anywhere between $3 and $7. $7 is like, wow, where were you going? Or it was like a really busy day. So plan for that 5. You know what I mean? Like, it's anywhere between 3, 5. Most are going to be running that way if you reach that $7 because you were really going somewhere different. So that makes it easy, that makes it cost efficient. You are not on the wheel. You can dedicate yourself to other things and you can keep your sanity instead of like, well, now that I think about it, that is a good way to learn how to speak Spanish. You can like screaming things like, "Ah," while you're driving, maybe that's your strategy for like getting street Spanish. No, just don't do it. Keep yourself healthy and happy and sane and enjoy the best of Panama. So those were my 3 tips and the cost of what really they are in Panama City. If you like this video, subscribe.